I first met Gary Labusch in Nam. That's Namibia, for those who don't already know. We were part of a small venture to hunt local wildlife, with the intention of selling their pelts on kijiji afterward. Gary bragged that he had been on this expedition before, and that he had independently slain nearly a dozen leopards, all with only his bare hands and his wits. We all questioned the validity of his claims. Gary's incessant talking throughout the excursion earned him the nickname Gary the Mouth. In retrospect, we can look back and laugh at our choice of words. However, at the time, since no one in our group was French, we never realized the irony in it. After weeks without success, and exhausted from Gary's extravagant tales of adventure, we finally decided to turn him in to the Namibian authorities, for poaching endangered animals, no less, which turned out to be beneficial for the remainder of our time in Africa. Eventually years went by and Gary Labusch vanished from my thoughts, until one day we happened to cross paths again. He was working as a short-order cook at a swanky bed and breakfast just outside Lethbridge in Alberta. He told me how life was in an Namibian prison, how they had an excellent rehabilitation program, and how he kept busy by stitching colonial clothing for himself and his fellow prison mates. The only discomfort that he had endured was that they still used those damn glass ketchup bottles. Gary hated those things, especially since he loved ketchup. As it turned out, since his return to Canada, Gary spent much of his time volunteering as a basketball coach. The team was far from decent, but that was fine by him. He just enjoyed watching them play. I paid for my meal, and we parted ways again. I regret to say, I forgot to tip Gary. Last week, while reading the Sanya Observer, I stumbled across an article that sparked my attention. Calvin Klein selects new poster boy. And I thought to myself, Attaboy, Gary. Attaboy. So I joined his Facebook page, and I recommend you join it too, because Gary Labusch is one hell of a guy. And that's it for this episode of Boat on the Corner. Expect to hear more as Gary's exploits continue to develop.